everybody, and welcome to Chicken Storytime. I'm Mrs. D, and here I am in front of a chicken coop. And if I move over just a bit, move my chair down to the side, you'll see I've got some chickens behind me. So I thought today I'd show you the chickens, and I'm going to give you a couple facts about chickens and a couple stories about, you guessed it, chickens. You like my hat? It's actually a turkey hat, but turkey is a cousin of chicken, so I thought I'd bring it out for today. Alright, so behind me I have 4 chickens and a chicken coop. Again, I'll move my chair and maybe I'll move my camera. And they're having a little feast right now on worms. And they're enjoying that. And maybe I'll just get down like this. There, here I am, that's better. And so there they are, they enjoy worms. Chickens, oh, and I want to show you my chicken puppet. Hello, how are you? Chickens don't fly very well. I'll give you a couple facts. They don't really fly, and they're large. They're about 7 pounds. And there's two kinds of, there's 2 kinds of chickens. The male chicken is a rooster, and the female chicken is called a hen. And behind me are the hens, and they lay eggs in their chicken coop. And I'll show you 2 of the eggs they laid. We got a brown one and a white one. Isn't that neat? And baby chickens are called chicks. And chickens, they feed on like chicken feed or worms. They like to scratch around on the grass. And I have some extra worms to give them. Do you want to see me feed them some worms? I've got a bag of worms right here. Okay. Let's see what happens when I give them the worms. They're going to enjoy that. That's their breakfast. Let me just fix that so you can really see. Okay. All right, so while they're having their food, we're going to read a chicken story time book. Bring my chair over. And it's called Chicken Story Time. And this is by Sandy Asher. Oops. And it's about the library too, which I like. And it's by Penguin Random House, the publishing company, and we have permission to read it. Okay, chicken story time. Story time at the library. That's my favorite time of day. Our librarian, 1 story, children, and a chicken. The children like the chicken likes the children. Let's begin, says the librarian. Everyone loves story time. One week later, story time at the library. The line gets a little bit longer. And there's chickens on this line. Chickens like a good story. 1 librarian, 1 story, more children. But more chickens? What? Well, I have 4 chickens behind me, just enjoying their food. The children like the chickens like the children. Please be seated, says the librarian. Everyone loves story time. Oh, the chickens are sitting too. One week later, story time at the library. Oh, lots of chickens and lots of children. One librarian, one story, many children, many chickens. What? Oh, cluck, cluck, cluck. The children laugh, the chickens cluck. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Settle down now, says the librarian. No one can hear. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Let's begin, she says. It's a little crazy at that story time. Please be seated, she says. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Settle down now, she says. Children and chickens everywhere, but only one librarian. What's a librarian to do? What are we to do, she says. Cluck, 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 cluck. That is some wild scene at that story time. But she fixes it. Story time at the library, lots of children, flocks of chickens. Shelves and shelves of stories. The children like the chickens like the children. So look, the children began to read to the chickens. Especially the librarian. She liked that answer. I wonder if these guys like the story. Did you guys like the story of chickens at the library? I don't know. All right, how about another? Whoop. Another little fact about the chickens is that they lay, I told you the eggs, right? Maybe not? Well, yes, so I showed you the eggs, but they can be different colors. White, brown like you saw, and blue. You can even have a blue egg. Isn't that cool? I think so. And there's hundreds and hundreds of different types of chickens. I'm not sure what this type is. Oh, we lost one. She's going over there. Okay. All right. This story is called The Chickens Are Coming by Barbara Samuels. And this is published by Farrar, Straus, Giroux of New York, and that is an imprint of Macmillan Publishing, and we have permission to read it. This is a really cute book. One day, Mommy, Winston, and Sophie saw an interesting sign. My chickens need a home. I'm moving and I can't take them with me. Oh. You don't need to live in the country to raise chickens, said Mommy. We have a backyard. The chickens can come live with us. Chickens make good pets, Daddy said. And Sophie said, chickens are better than dogs. They know how to lay eggs. I want to walk a chicken, said Winston. Nobody walks a chicken, says Sophie. Oh, they're gonna own chickens. The chickens are coming soon, said Sophie. I'll give each of you an egg at the next show and tell. My gerbil can do handstands. My cat can play the accordion. I'll trade you 2 hamsters for a chicken. Bawk, 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 bawk. The chickens are coming tomorrow, Winston told everyone on the bus. Then he did the chicken dance. The chickens are here. Their names were Desiree, Daphne, Davina, Delilah, and Dawn. I like the one with the hat, said Winston. Chickens don't wear a hat, said Sophie. That's the way Daphne's feathers grow. Right? That's called the comb, we learned. It's like a little crown on their head. Winston introduced himself. Hi, my name is Winston. I like pizza with pepperoni, and my favorite TV show is The Deep Sea Adventures of a Lobster Named Leonard. Why don't you like me? Oh, the chickens are running away. The next day, Winston and Sophie went out with their baskets to collect the eggs. There were no eggs, but there was plenty of chicken poop. Yuck. 3 days later, still not a single egg. All the chickens did was roll in the dirt. Daddy said they were taking dirt baths to help get rid of bugs. Well, that's a fact. Chickens like to roll around in the dirt, and it kind of helps to clean their feathers. Do you roll around the dirt to clean your feathers? No. The chickens weren't the only ones who liked dirt baths. Oh, you are not a chicken, said Mommy. A week went by. No eggs yet. Something had to be done. Sophie and Winston put on a play. The Easter Bunny needs you. The chickens were more interested in leftover linguine and stale bagels. They are waiting for these chickens to lay eggs. Daddy said music helps chicken to lay eggs, so Sophia played her violin. Brang! Winston played his guitar. Still no eggs. The next night, Winston read the chickens a special bedtime story to get them in the mood. It didn't. E is for egg, he's reading. When are these chickens gonna lay eggs? We've got our egg. There's ours. Thanks, guys. Well, they're getting close. Oop, I don't want to drop that egg. Okay. But every day, as the children watched the chickens, they learned more about them. Desiree was the best flyer. Delilah was the most curious, and Davina was bossy. Dawn was shy, and Daphne bumped into things. Watch out, Daphne! Soon, Winston and Sophie were spending much of their time hanging out with Desiree, doing homework with Delilah, keeping Davina from bullying Dawn, and telling secrets to Daphne. Each chicken had their own little personality, just like we do. One morning they heard a big commotion coming from the coop. Bark, 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 bark. Sophie grabbed her chicken chart and she and Winston rushed out to the backyard. And there it was, the very first egg. It was perfect. Uncle Winston dropped it. Yuck, said Sophie. I mean, not Uncle Winston, until Winston dropped it. Yuck, said Sophie. That egg was no good anyway. Winston said it was blue. It says on my chart Delilah's eggs are supposed to be blue, said Sophie. Look, said Winston. There was another egg under the tree, 2 more under the lounge chair, and 1 more in Winston's dump truck. But they noticed something else. Look at where all the eggs were. They laid the eggs everywhere. What did they notice? What did they notice, chickens? The chickens were gone. Daphne, where are you? Oh no, cried Winston. First we had chickens with no eggs, and now we have eggs with no chickens. Don't worry, Winston, said Sophie. I know how to find the missing chickens. Oh, they'll find them. They'll find them. Oh, how do they find him? We will follow the trail of poop. It wasn't so easy, but Winston got stuck on the rose bush, and Sophie pried him off and patched him up, and they continued on. Don't worry, Daphne, I'm coming, until they reached the sliding doors to the family room. There they were, Desiree, Daphne, Davina, Delilah, and Dawn, eating leftover pizza and watching the deep-sea adventure of a lobster named Leonard. Oh, now they're in the coop. Do you see them in the coop behind me? That morning, everybody ate pancakes and blueberry muffins made with fresh eggs. Hooray for the chickens, said Daddy. Winston gave Daphne his whole muffin. Then when everyone had finished eating, They all did the chicken dance. Do you guys know the chicken dance? Bark, 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 bark. The end. So that is my chicken story time. I'm going to put out a few more worms so the chickens will come out of the coop and say goodbye to everybody, okay? I think they even know the sound of the bag. Maybe not. Hopefully they'll come. Let's see. Or they might be just enjoying what they have inside the coop. All right, I'm going to try. Here they come. There you go. Here they come. You see them coming? There you go. Do you guys want to say goodbye to everybody on Chicken Story Time? Okay. So I want to thank you. And I'm just gonna. There they are. And here's my guy. And until we meet again, enjoy your day and maybe have an egg today. Who knows? See you later from the chicken coop. Bye.